Ladies and gentlemen, a shed update, and before we begin, remember the book nook that I built? You know, it's supposed to go on your bookshelf between books and everything. I have another idea for it. If you look closely right about there, you can put it in between your kits. I mean, you can have, book nooks for model kits. You know, have your medieval fantasy. You know, you can do a Star Trek, Star Wars ones. You know, and line it all up. And that would work out really well. Have it all. Anyway, something to think about in the near future. If I do another one. Kind of a little short shed update. I came out here to actually look for something to do. Of course, surrounded by kids, and I just ain't got nothing to build. I really don't know what I want to do, and so we'll do just a little short shed update. I do keep boxes on some things. Everyone know I did the Mecha. I kept this box because this is a Roto Kaiju. It is not a cheap kit, but I do not have a Roto Kaiju company, I'm going to say box or picture or anything. So, and up here is where I keep all the vinyl kits. So I'm going to add a Mecha empty box to the Ark because I don't have a Roto Kaiju. One of my favorite companies is Suyata, and I like all their designs. It's basically Star Blazers, and y'all saw this in the last video. I have one complaint with this kit after I perused, and I was thinking about building it. My only complaint is it's about that big, roughly. If you want to get down to it, I wish it was a little bit bigger, a little wider, but it is what it is, and there's a couple other versions of this that they have out, and I'm slowly getting them all. So anyway, I love Star Blazers. I do like this, so I want it all kind of combined in one little series. But anyway, we're adding the Suyata i400 to the Ark. Now you know the book nook that I did. I can't remember the name, what they call them. This is a Russian company, and they've been around for eons, if you will. They do all kinds of figures and everything. These are 32nd scale ish, 54 millimeter. But anyway, I thought I had some of these, but I guess not. And I guess I late to the party on some of this stuff, so I went ahead and had to have that figure go in the book nook, and then I had the rest of them. So anyway, got to keep the package and a few loose figures for future projects down the road. But anyway, I can't remember who the Russian company is, but we're adding them to the Ark. You've seen it on my workbench a couple of times when I was doing the Vampirilla. And this is the glow version from X Plus. X Plus is I have favorite companies now, like Monarch, Mobius. They're high up there, top 5. X Plus is about above that level for what they produce and everything. They're about $50 kits unless you get the soft vinyl ones, and you're into the hundreds. But anyway, it's if you want to get Aurora-esque, they are the king of it. And it's one of those, I love glow kits. I love 70s glow kits because you actually get basically a kit and a half. I don't know about her. I only got the one, and I did open the original one, the non-glow one, but I'll probably leave that one the way it is. But anyway, I have more X Plus stuff coming, which is just about to put a ding in the old wallet. But anyway, I like to spend my money on model kits, so we'll like to be in debt too. But anyway, we're adding X Plus's glow-in-the-dark Vampirilla to the Ark. There's a set of kits. I have 2 out of the 4, and if I go and try to, if the hobby store gets them, great. If I think about it, I may try to get them, and that is the Armored Nuts. And again, Suyata. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. This is the Armored Peanut. I think I got the walnut one at the hobby store. They're just absolutely fantastic, and I think they need to be super weathered. Like SF3D MAK. But anyway, that is just a very unique kit, and I get to say I get to add my nuts to the Ark. So adding more nuts to the Ark. And this was Black Friday, Thanksgiving weekend, everything. There was some sales, and the hobby store did have one thing that was on sale that I did not even know that it was supposed to be out or whatever. This is Ultraman Rosso KO armor. I have no idea. I've never seen the show. I know he's Ultraman. He's also got a little partner, the guy in blue, and you can get a kit of him too, which I actually found him at a really good price, but the action figures side of me, where I found it, was way cheaper, and I bought more than I should have, and cut into the model budget. But anyway, we'll get one later on. But anyway, I like entry-level kits. This is Bandai's, they're static pose. You know, they're non-movable parts, which is fantastic. I mean, all it really needs is very little sanding and, you know, repaint. Now, I know everyone's like, Mr. Hare, it's not like Bandai. You know, Bandai, you know, they got, you know, movable parts. That's what we need. But, you know, everyone else that, you know, glues them Bandai kits together, they glue the joints in and make them stiff. You know, this is already done for you. Anyway, I think these are great. I know they don't get much love. I know the entry level probably do, entry level modelers, but I like these, and I always push these, and I try to pick these up when I can. But we're adding another Ultraman, which I have very little Ultraman stuff in here inside the Ark. And last but not least, I don't know if I did this last time, so forgive me if I did again, because I just don't remember. Too much time has passed. Squadron. You know, Squadron used to be in Texas. Squadron went under, and then a gentleman in Georgia purchased it. Well, he came out with the Squadron catalog, and I missed out on the first one, and I had to keyboard there, ask him would he send me one, and he did. And much thankful to Brandon Lowe at New Squadron. This is the new Squadron flyer. I have basically all the flyers except for one, and that's the old, if you remember the old flyers that were black and white and they were folded in half, had a little piece of tape, you know, and we waited constantly at the mailbox for it. I probably have one. It's somewhere stuck somewhere, but you know, you got rid of them. I didn't know they'd ever go out of business, and wasn't even thinking about the shed at the time, you know. So we're going to do this backwards. Now this is the new version, 2022, still sealed, which you know, I wish should have opened it, but hey. Then back a little further, Squadron went with all color, and again, basically, I want to say the same size as the black and white ones that were folded. But anyway, I did keep this one. This is 2020, so 2 years difference. And I kept a couple more just for, you know, most of these were always pitched and everything. But I thought, you know, I'll keep some. But anyway, did go through the colored version. They had the black and white one, which I don't have. I probably should have them somewhere, but I just don't know. But I did manage to track down a long time ago the very first Squadron, 1970s version, and it's one of those, you know, you see the prices in the Chevy, which they were high dollar back then. But their Squadron flyer was a little bit of you know, templates, how to build it, you know, not really nothing, not really too much to sell. I mean, it's in there, but, you know, you might be able to see some of the prices. But anyway, I thought, hey, and I need to get a book and get this took care of, at least preserved a little bit better instead of my hands. And I got this from someone in Illinois, so traveled great distance, come here inside dark. But anyway, that's what I got going on today, ladies and gentlemen. A quick update, wanted to show basically the evolution of Squadron Hobbies. They're, at least they're flyer, and I do have a few products of Squadron, which I hopefully I'll get some more of Brandon Lowe's version, and get some of his kits in here, and I'll have old and new. So, you know, because we like two is like what we like to work around here inside. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Adding a little Squadron, adding some classic kits, and we are adding the book nook to the Ark. So that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.